Scouser.
So could it be all just, we were talking about being in misdirection, Paul. Maybe it is just misdirection. He doesn't even think he'll ever play 4-2-3-1, and we're gonna kind of like trot out our usual 4-3-3 that can occasionally be tweaked. Maybe if we're chasing a game, because I really think, if you have that three with Nunez or whether it's like Jota in front of him as the this actual striker, you could even slide more there if you want, I guess. But we just talked about nobody being able to play that right wing if you take Mo to the middle. And I really think it helps Trent and Robo get up there more to be able to cover it. But having said that, if you're playing that 4-2-3-1 formation to chase a game, isn't that going to be really dangerous if a guy like Thiago, for example, or Keita is one of those two? The only people I trust when we're going all out and pushing Robo and Trent up top, and you have the three in front of you, is probably just Hendo and Fab in terms of like positional discipline.
Well, yes, and I think that's great for Henderson because I think it's a lot less demanding for him. And I think it's a position where he sees more of the field, even more of a vocal leader. And I think it allows Fabinho to go further up and rip shots, which is what Klopp wants him to do. I think any successful transition is gradual. I agree with Gally. I don't think we're going to see a straight 4-2-3-1 across the board right out of the gate. My suspicion is that we're going to see a 4-3-3 versus the big boys. For City, Tottenham, Chelsea, those types of matches, I think we'll see that old 4-3-3. I think we'll see a 4-2-3-1 versus lesser opponents, players like opponents that play more open against us. I think the Brentfords, the Leeds, those types of teams, I think we're going to see a 4-2-3-1. And I think that it will be, Klopp's very open about the fact that he's on a case-by-case basis, and that's not something that I think that he's doing a misdirect on. I think that's just smart coaching. And I think he's going to take it on a case-by-case basis, an opponent-by-opponent, a match-by-match basis. And I think that this 4-2-3-1 allows him to get the best out of aging players and get some rotation on board too.
How about you, Gally? What do you look for tomorrow? When we go out there, I don't think you can read it too much into formations and stuff. It's probably a lot more about who's more ready and who he wants to see playing with who and stuff like that. But what will be one thing that you're watching for?
Obviously, I'm excited to see the new players and how they are assimilating with the squad. I really am excited to see Carvalho because I watched, as a lot of you know, I'm a real big loser and I don't have much of a life. I watch a lot of football and I watched a ton of the championship last year. And I'd argue that Fulham might have been the third or fourth most exciting side in all of England to watch behind Liverpool, City, and maybe second half Spurs last year at times. Fulham was that good, scoring 100-plus goals, and he was involved in everything great they did. Mitrovic got all the plaudits for setting all the records, and Carvalho pulled all the strings, and he did it in a very, very intricate and special way. Like, he has, touch like Suarez had. Like, he makes movements in small spaces outside of the box. Like, when you watch the 20-minute highlight reels, and sometimes you're like, okay, that's enough, like one-touch passing outside of the box. Can I see a goal or an assist here? And you just get that annoying YouTube overdo with the audio. Not our channel, people. Our channel is amazing on YouTube.
I was going to say, note to self. Cut the audio.
Ours is just us swinging and missing on trivia.
Yeah, exactly. It's just us losers all day talking about size and matters. But
size of the music matters. Go ahead.
It is size of music. But what this kid did,
at least we got the title for the pod.
We sure do. I could literally watch his intricate touches around the box all day long. Like some of the through balls he played, some of the goals that Harry Wilson scored were literally just put on a plate by this kid, drawing 4 or 5 defenders into him and then picking the perfect pass, having it weighted. And I just think when this kid and Mo figure out how to play together, we are honestly going to see something really, really special. And, Nunez has never played with anyone probably as actually gifted and as talented as this kid off of the ball. And I'm so excited to see what he's going to do. And I'm just really excited to see all the players back. But it's Carvalho for me.